Chargers, and they score! Good morning, everybody, and welcome to 321 This Morning. It is currently 8:01 a.m. on Monday, August 4th. My name is Ben Barber, and today it is going to be 86 degrees and sunny with the humidity of 86. Sunset tonight at 8 p.m. High tide was this morning at 6:16 a.m. Low tide this afternoon rolling in at 12:45 p.m. I am so excited to be here in our brand new studios. And let's get into what we are going to talk about today, shall we? I think that we shall, actually. This show has gone by several names, this morning show. 321 Go, Breakfast with Ben. We're just going to call it 321 This Morning. Breakfast with Ben and Ken. Ken will still be here on Wednesdays and Fridays. We're still going to have a ton of guests. Everything that you know and love about the show will still be here. Just more of it. Next week, we will be doing live streams directly from the Washington County Fair, which we'll get to a little bit later. But it's going to be the same show that you know and love. A few things are going to change here and there. And you may notice, or you may not, that we are in a different studio. So let's talk about it, shall we? We are, in fact, in our brand new studios here in downtown Westerly. We loved our old studio. We absolutely loved our old studio in downtown Westerly above Pizza Place. We had the best view in town. I think that is almost not debatable. We had the best view in town that didn't involve water. Although you could see the river from it. We loved the Welch building. We loved the neighbors, our landlord, everybody there. It was a fantastic place. We were there for a few years and we loved it. We just needed more space. We needed more space. We're a growing business, and while the view was incredible, we have more people working with us now, and we needed more room. Sometimes the recording area would get a little too full. And so we just needed to spread our wings a little bit. So we said goodbye to that space a few weeks ago, actually. Our last day in the building was July 31st, but we said goodbye a couple weeks early. I want to thank Revive Coffee in Ashaway, our great partners over at Revive Coffee, the Fazaro family, who allowed us to come into their home and use their facility as our makeshift studio on the road. I want to thank Stonington Vineyards, Mario's Pizza. So many people welcomed us in while we were in the transition of moving into this new studio. It is almost fully ready. We have had a couple shows in here. We had Sports Open Mic in here the other day on Saturday. That was fantastic. Anytime we can be with Ken, Collins, and crew is a good time. And so we had Sports Open Mic in here. Let me just turn that up a little bit. We had Sports Open Mic in here, and we had interesting. Okay. Shock value not great on this mic. We had Sports Open Mic in here on Saturday, but our first show ended up being an impromptu show with Miss America, which is sort of insane. But on the day we were moving in, there was nothing but boxes in here. Everything in this studio is new. This desk is new. This microphone is new. The conference room table is new. All of the chairs, all of the office chairs are brand new. Everything is new. And so, as wonderful as that is, it was a lot of work to put together, and we're still putting some of it together. And Ocean Lombard called me last Monday and said, "Hey, I have an interview for my show, Ride the Wave. Check it out, amazing show." She was like, "I have an interview today with Miss America, last year's Miss America." And I was like, "Okay, great. It's on Zoom or Google Meet or whatever. So great. Do you need?" And she was like, "No, no, I'd rather if you could be there. It's a big deal." So we set up some makeshift internet, and she came down, and she literally, it's so funny. You have Miss Teen Rhode Island and Miss America having this wonderful podcast, and the computer is just sitting on a box, with unopened office chairs. And Ocean's mom, Katie, shout out to Katie Lombard, one of the hardest working moms out there. She's sitting on the floor. We have a great behind the scenes photo that I'll post, about our first show in our new space. But that was kind of crazy. So we're very excited about the new space. There's a lot of great stuff that will be happening here, and a lot of great things that we will share with you soon. I will give you a little taste right now of the new studio. So this is, and let me get those talking points off so that you can see a little bit better. So the studio, we got some nice plants in here. We have this beautiful new conference room table. We got some new mics, some new mic stands, and it'll be great. So shows will be happening from here immediately, starting immediately. They've already started, including this show. So very excited about all of that. Very excited about everything that we're doing. It's going to be a big change. It's already been a big change, a big adjustment, and we're super excited about it. So that is a little taste of our new studio. And by the way, it's not just this room. There's another office through that door. There's another office down the hall. Both of those are wired to be studios as well, just as this one is. We have a reception area. We got our own little kitchenette. We got a bathroom, a little bit small of a bathroom, but it's a bathroom. And it's great. And we're still here in downtown Westerly. So lots of great stuff happening here with this new studio that I personally have never been more excited about a space in my entire life. And huge shout out. You guys don't often hear about my business partner, Patrick. You're going to see a lot more of him soon. Patrick Wiley, he has been the other half of 321 the entire time we've been doing it. And he's been more of a behind the scenes role. But none of this, he keeps the trains running on time. Nothing happens without Patrick, and he has been just beyond instrumental at moving into this new space. So huge thank you to Patrick, my wonderful business partner, Patrick Wiley, and one of my best friends for the last 20 years. Weekend roundup. Let's talk about the weekend that was. What did you guys do this weekend? If you want to put that in the comments, we can share that out. What did you guys do this weekend? It was a busy weekend for us, mostly moving into this place and getting this straight. And because of that, I had to miss the party of the century last night. The party of the century at the down in Watch Hill for the Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce on the green, right on Bay Street, I believe it is. Beautiful. I've seen the pictures from last night. It looked gorgeous. It was a great night for it. right at golden hour. Could not have asked for a better night in a better location to celebrate 100 years of the Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce. So congratulations to the Ocean Community Chamber, of which I am, full disclosure, I am a board member of. Very proud of them. Lisa, Maria, and Grace do such a tremendous job. All of my fellow board members. So shout out to 100 years of the Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce. This past weekend also saw Kiss Me Kate at the Granite Theater, which I believe was in its final. Thank you, Cal. The Reverend Cal Lord. Cal, I heard you were fantastic in Kiss Me Kate as man number 2 or gangster number 2. And heard rave reviews about that. Andrew Fiore from 321 represented 321 yesterday over at Kiss Me Kate at the Granite Theater. We, by the way, will not have Behind the Curtain for the next 2 weeks on Monday mornings because Nicole is busy with their theater camp. However, we will be sending a camera crew over to document some of the theater camp, get to know some of the campers, and have Nicole give us a behind-the-curtain look at Granite Theater's summer theater camp. So we will be producing that, but it will not be the live show at 10 a.m. So we will get back to that towards the end of August, and that'll be in studio here, or technically over there. It'll be in studio over there, next to all of the plants. We have gorgeous. I feel like I came in this morning and there was just a plant on my desk. This is like, it's amazing. And they're all real plants all around the office. I love having Patrick in the office every day. It's so nice because there's plants. Like it feels alive. Anybody that came into the old studio where it was just me knows I'm a crazy person chasing my own tail. And so, but yes, we Kiss Me Kate, I believe, just wrapped up at the Granite Theater, and from all accounts was tremendous. A great three-week run, and not the only. It was the second musical of the season, I believe, not including the children's shows. The second musical of the season, and there will be at least one more as they do Rocky Horror in the fall. And you can check out all of that by going to granitetheater.org, granitetheater.org, for more information on everything Granite Theater. This weekend was also the Charlestown Seafood Festival. The Charlestown Seafood Festival was August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd by the Charlestown Chamber of Commerce, and this was actually the 40th annual Charlestown Seafood Festival. Huge event. Saturday nights, Saturday night fireworks. There was so much to do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the Charlestown Seafood Festival. Again, we had some representatives go down there. Not me, because I was putting office chairs together and whatnot, so that, we didn't have to interview Miss America on boxes. But the Charlestown Seafood Festival was this weekend, and that was a huge success. Congratulations to them on 40 years of the Charlestown Seafood Festival, one of the biggest events of the year here in South County, in Washington County, Rhode Island, and one of the biggest events of the year in the state, the Charlestown Seafood Festival. People come from far and wide for the Seafood Festival. At the Misquamicut Drive-In Movie Theater on Friday night, we had Westerly's Gold, a.k.a. the Soupy movie, Chris Walsh's wonderful documentary about how important Soupy is to our town and the rich Italian heritage here in Westerly. and that movie debuted at the United Theater over the course of some point in the spring, and they did their debut on the big screen down at the beach at the drive-in movie theater on Friday night. It was incredible. For the 2 hours before the movie started, they had a band up on stage playing Calabrian music, traditional Calabrian music. Lisa Ornberg from 321 was down there filming. So we live streamed the entire band. Andrew Fiore from 321 went down, and he did a great interview with nearly all of the families that were involved, and Chris and Betty Jo Cugini. So just a fantastic night had by all at the Westerly's Gold premiere. I was again, not the premiere. It's been on PBS. It's been on everything, but at the drive-in, first night at the drive-in for Westerly's Gold. It was a big event, and it did not disappoint. The only thing disappointing about that night for me was that I was not able to be there. We unfortunately had a situation in the family, a little bit of a family emergency. We lost my uncle on Saturday, my Uncle David. So prayers are sent to all of his family, his daughters, granddaughter, etc. Absolutely. Moving on, trying to keep it on a high note, a little bit of a high note. We also had, what else did we have this weekend? I feel like a ton of stuff happened this weekend. Shakespeare in the Park is happening. We tried to get back into the office last night. It was crowded here downtown. We're right across from the park. We're still across from the park at the new space, and just all over the place. Cars, people coming from far and wide to see Shakespeare in the Park. That was a lot of fun to see, and we will try to get a review of that going. But that is basically our weekend roundup for today. We are going to take a quick break, and we will be right back talking about what's happening this week in Westerly.
D&V Mechanical specializes in the installation, maintenance, and servicing of Mitsubishi ductless mini-split heat pump systems. We are certified by Mitsubishi as Diamond Elite Contractors and factory trained and up to date on the proper procedure of the installation and service of Mitsubishi ductless heating and air conditioning ductless heat pumps. We assist with the paperwork to reduce much of the stress-related documentation required to get the state rebates and federal tax incentives. We are not a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-nothing company. We are masters of ductless heat pumps. It's what we do, and it's what we know.
What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at Dunn's Corners at 224 Post Road, and everybody down here is getting the brand new iPhone 16. We have it here in stock. The best part is right now, if you trade in your old phone, you get it for free. We got deals all weekend, awesome savings. Come on down and see us, 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners, Verizon Wireless Zone. We'll see you soon.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
Experience local excellence with RoofRite Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, RoofRite specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, RoofRite is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140. And welcome back to the show. I am just clarifying what the Saturday movie is this week for the Misquamicut Drive-In Movie Theater as we look ahead at this week in Westerly. And there's a lot of stuff happening this week in Westerly. Let's take a look at the United Theater. Right now, playing at the United Theater is The Fantastic Four: First Steps, The Bad Guys 2. Jackie actually just watched Bad Guys 1 the other day and said it was good. So looking forward to Bad Guys 2, which is playing right now. Today it is The Fantastic Four: First Steps at 12:15, 4 p.m., and 7:15 p.m. Bad Guys 2 will be playing matinees only at 12 p.m. and 3:45. The Life of Chuck will be playing at 12:30, 4:30, and 7:30. And then at 7:15, the United Theater has been doing this fantastic throwback series where they play movies from the past, and they're charging the ticket prices of the past. So whatever the normal ticket price was the year that the movie came out, that's what you pay for these classic movies. Go to unitedtheater.org for more information on that. But tonight at 7:15, they have Top Gun. That is what they are going to be playing. Freakier Friday debuts this weekend at the United Theater on Friday with a 12:15 showing, 4 p.m., 7:15. It'll be that way all weekend. And then also Sorry Baby is happening just on Friday, it looks like. And that is at 12:30, 4:30, and 7:30 at the United Theater. They have some great events coming up, part of the Nashville North series. Part of the Nashville North series, they have William Metheny coming up, and this is on Friday night. And let's see here. Many artists find inspiration on the road, but few do with such a keen eye and narrative talents of William Metheny. The West Virginia-based singer-songwriter finds inspiration for his brand of Appalachian Americana at truck stops and hotel lobbies, filtering his experiences through a perspective that's equal parts curious and compassionate. You can check out him on Friday night, and that should be great. Once again, that is Friday at 7:30. And then on Sunday, the 10th at 7:30, they have Parlando Presents American Aristocracy. Easy for me to say. Parlando Presents American Aristocracy. Step back in time with Parlando, New York Celebrated Chamber Orchestra, for a special evening celebrating Westerly's own cinematic history. That's great. Enjoy a rare screening of American Aristocracy 1916, a silent film starring Douglas Fairbanks, filmed right here in Westerly and Watch Hill over a century ago. This homegrown piece of film history comes alive with a newly created orchestral score performed live by Parlando and built entirely from music by New England composers active during the time the film was made. These pieces, full of energy and elegance, echo the spirit of early 20th century life in Rhode Island and across the region. It's a night that bridges Westerly's artistic past and present, uniting local heritage with world-class performance. A must-see event for film lovers, music fans, and proud Rhode Islanders alike. That sounds awesome. You can check that out at theunitedtheater.org. Wow. Moving over from movies inside to movies at the drive-in, the Mesquamaket Drive-In Movie Theater will kick off their week on Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Gates open at 6:30, but the movies start at 8:30 now, and they will have Wicked. Ever heard of it? Wicked, the biggest movie of the year, will be at the Mesquamaket Drive-In Movie Theater on Wednesday. You can go see a wonderful take on the Witches of Oz. I'm sure you guys know what Wicked is by this point. You either love it or you're sick of seeing it, but I'm sure there's a lot of people that love it, and are waiting for round 2 to come out in, I believe, November of this year. So go check out Wicked at the Mesquamaket Drive-In on Wednesday. On Thursday, one of my favorite local bands, Mystic Dead, will be playing at the Mesquamaket Drive-In Movie Theater. The Sounds of the Grateful Dead. Just a wonderful, wonderful band, and they always draw a big crowd. So go see Mystic Dead. And if you've never seen a concert at the drive-in, it's incredible. You have the concert feeling outside with the, you can sit in your car and watch it on the big screen, or you can go up and dance and have a lot of fun. That's Thursday night at 8 p.m. August 7th. On Friday, August 8th, Moana 2 at the Mesquamaket Drive-In Movie Theater. Moana 2, the sequel to one of the biggest movies in Disney history, Moana. That will be playing on Friday. On Saturday, we go back in time to the 80s to go back in time to the 50s with Back to the Future, one of everyone's favorites. I gotta ask Caswell if the car will be there. Let me see. Wait a second. So no Back to the Future. This is Wicked, Moana 2. Okay. Nope. That's a typo on the website. It's going to be High School Musical. High School Musical, everyone's favorite Disney original movie. Disney Channel original movie that became a real movie. High School Musical is playing at the Mesquamaket Drive-In Movie Theater on Saturday, August 9th, 8:30 to 10:30 p.m. That's going to be a lot of fun. People that are, young millennials, Gen Z, everybody loves High School Musical. Go see young Zac Efron, Corbin Bleu, Vanessa Hudgens, etc. And let's see here. Sunday, we have Twister. I mean, do you need to say anything else about Twister? The disaster movie, all of these classic movies at the drive-in are so fun to go check out. So make sure you go check out the Mesquamaket Drive-In Movie Theater. You can go see mbadrivein.com for tickets. Let's see. Clayton Allen, friend of the show, Clayton Allen, will be at the Tap Room at the Nick on Thursday, August 7th at 8 p.m. That's a free show. And then the Nick All-Stars will be playing Friday, August 8th at in the Nick in the main room. Friday, August 8th, the Knickerbocker All-Stars will be playing. Great time. Saturday, August 9th, the Nick will be closed, and Sunday, Poppy in the Beat Patch will be playing in the Tap Room, and that is a free show at 8 p.m., 21 plus. So you can go to nickmusic.com to check that out. Definitely circle your calendars for Friday for the big Knickerbocker All-Stars show. They are always fantastic. Arthur Miliazza on keys with the Nick All-Stars, members of Roomful of Blues, the original members of Roomful of Blues. There's so many great people in the Nick All-Stars. Go check them out. Always a great time. There is a ton of stuff happening at Patty's. You can go check out Patty's Beach Club down by the beach. So many different things happening over at Patty's. Let's see what is happening this weekend. Beerly Dead and Echoes of Floyd will be happening on Saturday, August 9th at Patty's. So make sure to go check that out. You can go to pattysbeach.com for more info on all of this. They have a lot of stuff coming up, a 90s hip-hop night, summer concert nights in general. August 23rd, they have Coastal, cool. Like, every night's a party. Go check it out. It's fantastic. Go check out Patty's Beach. And that is just a little bit of what's happening this week in Westerly. Now, let's transition. Just looking at my mic stuff. Don't worry about me. Let's transition here to the Washington County Fair. And before we do that, we're going to take another quick break and hear something from some of our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Chris Kozłowski, owner of Broadview Florist and Garden Center in Dunn's Corners. For over 40 years, our family-owned business has been your go-to destination for beautiful, custom-made floral arrangements. Whether it's a special event or just to brighten up your day, we create highest quality designs tailored just for you. Trust Broadview Florists to make every moment unforgettable. Visit us today or give us a call at 401-322-0390.
Let's all go to the beach. I wanna go to the beach. Cold weather sucks, let's get some relief. I'm telling you it's well within our reach. Take me to the beach today.
Hello, and welcome back as we are going into the Washington County Fair. The Washington County Fair coming up August 13th through the 17th, which is so close. I have been, it is 9 days away. The Washington County Fair is 9 days away, which is great. I went to the gym training for it this morning. It is a marathon for me. It's 5 days of fun in the sun here in Richmond, Rhode Island, just a stone's throw away from Westerly. It is in Richmond on Route 112, and it is it's one of the best events all year. It is Rhode Island's largest midway and agricultural event. It is something like the 60th anniversary. It's not the 60th anniversary, but something like it's been going for something like 60 years. Over 35 nonprofits or something like that are part of it every single year. It is truly one of the more special events that happen. And for the last 5 years, this will be my 6th year with the Washington County Fair. For the last 6 years, I have been fortunate enough to be one of the faces of the fair, or the face of the fair, depending on what you think of me, I guess. But it has been an honor to get to tell the stories of all of these nonprofits, all of the food booths, all of the hardworking kids and volunteers in FFA and 4-H, the Granges, all of the local Granges, and the fair staff and volunteers. I mean, it is it's a special place with special people, and I have been honored to be a small part of the Washington County Fair for 6 years. And of course, as a kid, going every single day, as my mom worked at the Oddfellows booth, which is no longer there, but my mom volunteered at the Oddfellows booth. She was not an Oddfellow, but she was friends with some people who were, and I got the wonderful experience of being able to spend my childhood at the Washington County Fair. And now I get the wonderful experience of getting to spend my adulthood at the Washington County Fair. You can go to washingtoncountyfair-ri.com to find a full schedule of everything that's happening at the Washington County Fair. But let's talk about the music, because it's pretty good. I see I'm just going to check that out and send that to somebody. All right, let's check out the main stage music here. On Wednesday, August 13th, Low Cash will be there on the main stage, 8:30 to 10 p.m. That should be a lot of fun. John Morgan will be headlining on Thursday at 9 p.m. Connor Smith will be there on August 15th. August 16th, Saturday, is usually the Nashville Review Day, and that usually features a lot of up-and-coming country stars. Tyler Braden will be there headlining on Saturday at 9 p.m. On Sunday, Maddie Ryan will be the opening act at 1 p.m., followed by Lewis Bryce on Sunday at 6 p.m., closing out the fair. So that should be a fantastic music lineup for the Washington County Fair. And then on the portable stage over in the main area where all the food booths are, we have Whiskey Strings from 4 to 8 on Wednesday, Alter Ego from 4 to 8 on Thursday, Dread Buffalo from 4 to 8 on Friday, and Jukebox Heroes from 2 to 6 on Saturday. And I believe I saw Kevin Hirchin say that he would be playing possibly on Sunday. New addition for the Washington County Fair is Stage 67, which debuted in 2023 and was great as well in 2024. And now it will be back here for 2025. Stage 67 is the destination for family fun and entertainment. It is to the right of when you walk into the main entrance at the Washington County Fair, it's right over to the right. Looks like a big carnival tent stage. It's really great. 1967 is the year that the fair started, so this is their 58th year. Next year will be 59, and then 2027 will be the big 60th anniversary. Farmer K, Stories from the Barnyard, which is a lot of fun, will be Wednesday through Friday, 10 a.m., 10:30, 12, 2 p.m., and 3 p.m. On Saturday, 10 a.m. to 11:30, and on Sunday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., and then 1:30 to 2 p.m. Bubble Mania, presented by Mike's Mega Bubbles, or Mixed Mega Bubbles. So much fun. I love the Bubble Mania shows. And then Robert Clark, magician, juggler, and all-around funny guy, will be there. You can check out the daily schedule again on the Washington County Fair website just by going to washingtoncountyfair-ri.com and then clicking the big button that says schedule. And let's see, there are tons and tons and tons of vendors, special events. There's so many things happening at the Washington County Fair over the course of those 5 days. They really, really, really pack it in, and it's just fantastic. So make sure you go check out the Washington County Fair. And once again, that is August 13th through the 17th. So coming up very, very shortly. 9 days away, as a matter of fact, 9 days away for the Washington County Fair. I am sweating bullets about the 9 days away thing. That's crazy that we are 9 days away from the Washington County Fair. All right, we will be right back to talk high school sports after this.
Make your house a home using quality paints and stains. Achieve long-lasting color and beauty with premium products from Benjamin Moore, available only at locally owned stores like ours. Elevate your home interior with Aura, Regal Select, and Ben Paint, or give your exteriors protection from the weather with Element Guard and new Woodlux exterior stains. No matter what you choose, we know you'll see the love. Visit us today to get started on your next project. Westerly Paints, 85 Franklin Street in Westerly, or call 401-596-8333 and visit westerlypaints.com. Game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop into Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into Rio's Barber Shop in Granite Plaza. Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At Rio's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit Rio's Barber Shop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly or give us a call to schedule your appointment at 401-315-2208. Your style, our craft, Rio's Barber Shop.
At Dime Bank, we're all about community. It's who we are. Local communities made up of customers, families, and friends. Business owners invested in helping their communities thrive. Dedicated employees committed to giving back in ways that go beyond banking. If your banking relationship leaves you wanting more, come join our community. It's your bank, your choice, your dime.
Hi, I'm AJ Trust.
And I'm Jeff Swiderski with AnnieMac Home Mortgage's Momentum Group, your trusted partner in the home buying process.
At AnnieMac, we can strengthen your offer with our innovative program, Cash to Keys, giving you a competitive edge by allowing you to make a cash offer on your new home.
Together, we've helped over 1,000 families move into their dream homes, and we'd love to do the same for you.
Give us a call today at 401-486-0853 to get started.
Wood River Health is my home for health.
Wood River Health is a one-stop shop for primary medical care, dental care, behavioral health, and social services. We care for the members of our community because they are our community. I'm Allison Crow, President and CEO of Wood River Health. Since 1976, our health center has provided high-quality, affordable health care to residents of Rhode Island and southeastern Connecticut. We are your neighborhood health center. Let us be your home for health.
I am Jim Howe. My practice is focused on representing people injured in car accidents, representing people injured in premises liability, represent people in all walks of life. I say all the time that I represent the underdog, and by the underdog I mean the person who is injured and is facing lawyers that are hired by insurance companies. If you unfortunately find yourself injured in an automobile collision or in any other circumstance where insurance may come into play, think of giving me a call.
Hi, I'm Neil Anthos, owner of Sound Financial Partners. We're a full-service financial planning practice dedicated to optimizing your investment, tax, and cash flow strategies. As fiduciaries, we always keep our advisory clients' best interest in mind when making recommendations. Whether you're preparing for retirement or growing your business, we're here to help you achieve your financial goals. Ready to start your journey to financial success? Visit us at our Westerly office or give us a call at 401-642-4333.
And welcome back. We are going to get into high school sports in just a second, but I wanted to remind everybody that this week is National Health Center Week, celebrating 60 years of progress, August 3rd through the 9th, celebrating America's health centers. And this week, we are recognizing our friends and advertising partners at Wood River Health. And we are very excited. We will be at Wood River Health tomorrow morning from 8 to noon to help celebrate National Health Center Week. So come on down to Wood River Health in Hope Valley. Over at their Hope Valley location. We will be there once again from 8 a.m. to noon tomorrow, and we will have a bunch of guests on for that tomorrow morning. So make sure that you go check that out. Once again, 8 a.m. to noon tomorrow, August 5th, for Health Center Week, and we will be live streaming that as well here on 321. All right, let's get into the high school sports schedule. As you guys know, here on 321 right now, we cover Westerly High School sports, Charahoe High School sports, Stonington High School sports, and, drum roll please, Prout High School sports. All of that will kick off officially on September 2nd. Charahoe girls soccer kicks off the Charahoe sports season at 5 p.m. September 2nd, Prout boys soccer kick off their season, and Westerly girls soccer. We don't see Stonington until the 6th, when their boys and girls soccer teams both kick off their seasons. We're going to be covering a little bit of everything this fall. Boys soccer, girls soccer, girls volleyball, football, obviously, and boys soccer, girls soccer, football, girls volleyball. I feel like there's something else. Is there something else? Girls volleyball, boys soccer, girls soccer, football. No, I believe that's it, actually, for the fall. It's a lot. There are, between all of these schools, there are 113 games on our schedule for the fall. Should be big. All three, well, Stonington and Westerly is always going to be covered because we cover both schools. But the other two schools, Prout and Charahoe, both have home games on Thanksgiving. So we have a lot to look forward to this fall as it comes to fall sports. We will have Dan LaBelle, Andrew Fiore, the legend Ken Collins, and the voice Greg Morano breaking down all of that, what's coming up with those teams. I'm sure we're going to have Coach Luzzy in here for Westerly boys soccer. I am sure that we are going to have Coach Spazzato for Westerly football in here. I'm sure that we're going to have Coach Samaggio for Charahoe football, as he is a part of the Sports Open Mic crew every Saturday. And we're going to try to build relationships with the coaches from the other schools as well. It's going to be a big year as far as all of that goes. Westerly football is... they have their eyes set on one prize this year. They have so many weapons on offense. Their defense is incredibly solid, and they are trying to build upon what they've done for the last two seasons. Hopefully they'll have a healthy Landon Husero for the entire year this year. Knock on wood, knock on everything. But they have so many... they have so many weapons. Williams, Hill, Karen, Allen, Husero, they have Cummings. Obviously, Cummings had one of the best freshman seasons I've ever seen last year. So really excited to watch all of that play out. Girls soccer did the unthinkable last year. They won 2 years ago, 2023. They won the state championship, moved up a division, and then made it back to the state championships, which is insane. And could not be more proud of them. To see what they do this year in Division 2 should just be, or Division 1, it should be phenomenal to watch. And I'm excited to get to know Prout more, to get to know these Prout teams more. We got to cover the basketball team a little bit in the winter last year. We got to cover a little bit more Stonington last year as we went on. Charahoe has become a home away from home, or a home, which is great for me and Dave and Patrick, who are all Charahoe graduates. And it's just been so much fun seeing the identities of these schools and their players and everything going on. So all of the sports, the fall sports season start September 2nd, which is under a month away. Bah, that is crazy. We are under a month away from the start of the fall sports season. And I know that these players are out there practicing right now. They've had summer practices. They're doing everything that they can to get ready. And we are going to be doing everything that we can to make sure that we have an incredible, incredible time covering their games, and as many of those games as possible this fall. So I want to say thank you. We're going to release a full schedule of what we're covering every week for that. The reason that we don't do more than just 1 week at a time is that the times change. It's high school. Times change, things change. Buses break down, weather happens, everything changes. So we can only do what we can do. But every Monday we will put out what we are covering that week for each school, and we will have wall-to-wall coverage of it here on the morning shows, on Sports Open Mic. The Voice will be back. So many great things happening in the world of high school sports, and we're going to do our best to cover the majority of those games for all 4 of those schools. So that's what we're looking at. We will be talking more and more about that. We're going to have a lot of guests in here for this. It won't just always be me yapping for an hour. Ken Collins will be joining me on Wednesdays and Fridays as usual, like I said, and we will have guests. We will have Business Over Breakfast still on Thursdays. We'll still be in here during 321 this morning. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. It is 8:53 on Monday now. Love this. Love that you can see this all the time. And let me know what you guys thought of the talking points, of the new ticker, of the whole thing. Let me know what you guys think about all of this stuff. So that is it. That is it for the talking points. Goodbye. They fall away. I think you guys know who I am at this point, so we don't need that up on screen. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. We will see you guys real soon. Bye for now.